cardiac rehab people in Holdridge called me the miracle man. You know, they say the first sign of a heart attack is denial. Well, you know, my symptoms were not even close to the normal heart attack symptoms. My cheeks were really sore, and it didn't bother me until I'd go to bed, and I'd wake up like an hour later just in terrible pain. Particular night, it didn't get any better. So her and I had talked about it before. And she says, well, it doesn't really sound like it, but it was. I said, I went to Holdridge, and they did a scan. I don't know what they started me on, but that's when things kind of started getting fuzzy. So they said, well, you know, you don't have to go. And they brought me here for the Cath lab.
When we arrived at Mary Lanning, Dad had actually gotten here before me. But the staff was really calm, friendly. They explained what was going on, what they needed to do. And they didn't really know exactly the extent of how severe the heart attack was. But they kept the mood pretty calm and positive, and so it was good. So Dr. Basur came in and saw Dad and asked him a few general questions about his health. And then they decided that he needed to go to the Cath lab for more testing to find out what they needed to do here to prevent the heart attack from doing any more damage or even worse. I would say the staff in the Cath lab at that point did a fantastic job of keeping Dad calm. I knew sort of what was going on, but I'm not a real medical person. I don't know the extent of everything. I did know it was serious, and Dr. Basur explained that Dad's heart was in critical condition and that we didn't have much time to waste. And they did get the balloon pump in, and that he would get transferred to Lincoln with that in. And so the staff in there did a fantastic job of keeping us comfortable and calm and informed.
And as it turned out, when he did an initial stent, but it collapsed right away. And he said, this is more than we can do here. A short time later, Mitch can tell you at what time, they came and got me and helicoptered me in Lincoln to Bryan East. We
left the Cath lab and took Dad out to the helicopter pad, and I helped load him in the helicopter. And then the flight team took over at that point, and they did do a good job of calling us and giving us some updates when they finally landed in Lincoln and let us know what room Dad was in, that he was still stable. When I got to Lincoln, they checked me out, and Dr. Oak said that the balloon pump was helping take the workload off of my heart, and he wanted to leave it there for a couple days just to let my heart rest before he did the bypasses. But they put me on a balloon pump here and to send me on to Lincoln, and Dr. Oak said that saved my life. So on the 15th, they did the 5 bypasses. And I'm not quite sure, but the way I understood it, on the 16th, one of the bypasses failed, and they went in to repair it, and that's when my heart quit. So they shocked me 4 times. My heart had stopped for a total of 9 minutes.
Wow.
And I woke up 14 days later.
I think Mary Lanning did an exceptional job of not getting us too excited, keeping us calm. I think they knew the extent of the severity of the heart attack. Because of their actions, we can stand here and have this conversation today. If somebody asked me if I would recommend Mary Lanning, I absolutely would. I think their Cath lab has proved to us that they perform miracles. They kept Dad alive with that balloon pump, and even the doctors in Lincoln at Bryan East told us that whoever did this did a great job, and they're the reason that he made it. So we later found out he wasn't. They didn't have plans for him to still be alive when they landed the helicopter. So
I'm still alive, and I wouldn't have been if they hadn't have done what they did.